I talk to a lot of young people on social media. I tell them, yes, you are young. So if you are angry about the things that the way our politics has been played for decades, okay, you want to change it. This is your opportunity to change it by not focusing on the religion, on the region where the candidates come from. Focus on one thing. Who can deliver what you, as a young person in Nigeria, want? In the last 1 week, okay, at least, the biggest news is the Tinubu's Muslim ticket. Okay,
correct.
Now, many people are angry about it. So many things going down. Well, see, I have my view, okay, and the thing is that many people will not agree with me. Okay, I'm not a Muslim. I'm not a religious person, but I was a Christian. I was raised in the tradition of Christianity. Okay, I have my view, but tell me, what are the views of a lot of Nigerians, and where does that take us to?
Okay, I am Christian. I'm still practicing. I'm still a practicing Christian.
Okay.
I'm even a worker in my Pentecostal church.
Okay.
So I guess that sets certain kind of background.
Yes.
Nigerians are very religious people.
Yeah,
not godly. Meanwhile, there's a difference between being religious and being godly.
Okay. Okay.
As a matter of fact, my theory has been that if we can get 10% of the religious people in this country to play to the tenets of that religion,
okay,
this country will transform radically.
Ooh. Okay.
But what we have are religious people. They like the routine. They say we should go to church on Sunday, or we should pray 5 times at the mosque. They like all those routine, and they like to associate with whatever benefit they think comes with being part of a religious body in a religious country.
Okay.
But when it comes to the actual things that those religions are meant to deliver, we are grossly inadequate. Go and look at all the, today you say, oh, somebody has stolen this. The person is either a Christian or a Muslim. Somebody has done this other one. The person is either a Christian or a Muslim. And that is how it is all over the place.
And practicing, okay? Practicing. So they go to church, go to the mosque, all that. Okay.
Some of them are even very generous people to their institutions. Oh, the one who bought us this, the one who gave us this money. But at the end of the day, what do you find? Nothing really in line with the prescription of that religion. Having said that background, there is this thing I call the peculiar arrogance of the two religions, the two major religions, Christianity and Islam. And that arrogance is to pretend, because I believe it's a pretense, that they are the only two religions that are in Nigeria. So when they are talking, they talk in terms of the other religion. If a Muslim is talking about the other religion, it's referring to Christianity. If it is Christian that is talking, it's referring to Islam. But those are not the two religions. Let's be frank with ourselves. There is a traditional religion. There are people who don't even have a religion.
Yeah.
So why should the choices we make be based on those two religions? I don't agree with the basis for saying, oh, we must. But you see, on the flip side too, I know where they're coming from. There's this thing about what you call the tyranny of the majority.
Okay.
The tyranny of the majority appropriate everything to themselves, that majority, and pretend or ignore the minority as if they don't exist. You see this when Nigerians also talk about ethnicity. The big ethnic group will start talking about, oh, this, and that, and that. What about the 200 other ethnic groups? When will it be the turn of the Shekiri man to be the president or the Bete man from Cross? When? If we're rotating presidency around the ethnic groups, obviously, it will take about 200 years or more.
No. It will take 200 elections.
Times 4. Oh, 200 elections. So minimum of 200 times 4 for this thing to go around. So I am of the strong opinion that we need to begin to migrate away from emphasis on the ethnic fault lines or the religious fault line and gravitate towards merit in the choices that we make. I agree, we may not be there yet. Democracy has an evolutionary period. It grows. It is a journey. Even America that started 250 years ago, they are still in that journey.
Yeah.
So maybe at the junction where we are right now, we're not quite there, but we shouldn't allow issues of fault lines to dictate how we choose merit or how we make decisions, how we choose our leader. Yeah. That should not be true.
Yeah.
So in the peculiar case of the Muslim ticket of the APC candidate, let me start by saying that the way politicians look at this thing is not exactly the same way that an ordinary citizen might view it. For the politician, the most important thing is the vote. Yeah. And this is not for the Nigerian politician. It is for politicians everywhere.
Yeah, in general, yes.
That vote to become the leader in the first instance. It is after they win an election that they can implement anything they want to implement.
Yeah.
Anything whatsoever. Therefore, in the political calculation of that candidate, it is the Muslim and Muslim ticket that can deliver the vote that can make him a president. In fact, that is what will give him the best shot at presidency. I am not saying it's an ideal situation that this calculation has to be like that.
Yeah,
but that is the reality.
I think that calculation was done after the other political candidate has chosen their own vice president, and they can see that this is what this party is doing. This is what this party is doing. So calculating that this person will take some votes from this, and this person will take some votes. So what alternative do I have to get a bigger margin of votes from the country?
Correct. That exactly is the calculation. So the gentleman must have thought about the fact that, let's take a walk around the 6 geopolitical zone.
Yeah.
Starting from the southeast. If I pick, no matter who I pick as my VP in the southeast, I am not going to win.
Yeah.
If I like, I should go and pick the president of Khan as my VP. I will not win in the southeast. When you come to the south-south, the south-south is the PDP enclave. You know, the rivers of this world, the deltas of this world, and that is where the PDP candidate has come to pick his vice president.
Yeah.
So by voting pattern, historically, dating back 23 years now, that place is not where he can gather the vote. Most of the votes in that region will go to PDP. So come to the southwest. In the southwest people are very interesting when it comes to matters of religion.
Yeah.
They don't take it too personally. No. So most of their families are like 50% Muslim, 50% Christian.
Yeah.
They are already used to that. As a matter of fact, the candidate himself, in his own family, he is the Muslim, the wife is the pastor, and the children are free to choose wherever they want.
Yeah.
There are no compulsion.
Yeah.
So the thinking is that in the southwest, choosing a Muslim candidate is not going to significantly affect my vote. So the real consideration is, how do I get block votes? in the North. Getting block vote in the North is sensitive to religion.
Yeah.
They call North, that is Northeast and Northwest, which is a huge voting bloc in this country, will want a Muslim candidate. When you look at the voting pattern in this country, Northwest deliver the highest number of votes throughout the country. And by the time you even add Northwest to Northeast, it's about 43% of the votes in this country. Just the Northwest and Northeast alone. So a politician doing his calculation knows that to win this election, he must do well in those two zones. There is no, if you don't do well in those two places, it's going to be tough for the candidate to win the election. So that was what I believe informed his choice of a Muslim people. When you come to the North Central, there are some states in the North Central that are sensitive to Muslim ticket, states like Benue. So you might say, okay, I may trade off Benue, but then still in that North Central, you have states like Niger. In Niger state still has a huge Muslim population, so the guy can get some good votes by a Muslim candidate. In Niger, in Nasarawa, he will still get a significant vote. You know, so these are the calculations. Not the guy is not going into this competition to go and lobby for Christian Muslim unification. No, he's going into the competition to go and win.
Yeah.
When you are going into an election to go and win, the number one consideration for you is vote, and it is vote that has determined the choices that I believe that candidate made.
That's it. That's it. See, many of our people do not understand the calculations. Okay, and we get very emotional about these things. Like you said, we are at the beginning of the journey, okay, of democracy and nation building. Okay, we're still at the beginning. Okay?
Correct.
For me, I hope in a few more elections we'll get to the space and then a few more educated Nigerians, okay, we get to the stage that you say, who is the best candidate? And we don't even ask what religion or what region is this person coming from.
Correct.
Okay? See, that's the ideal.
That's where we need to go.
Yes. Okay. But now we're not there yet. Okay.
We're not there.
Now the politician knows the calculation that will get him the maximum votes, and that's what he's going for. Okay.
Correct.
Now, I talk to a lot of young people on social media. I tell them, yes, you are young. So if you are angry about the things that the way our politics has been played for decades, okay, you want to change it. This is your opportunity to change it by not focusing on the religion, on the region where the candidates come from. Focus on one thing: who can deliver what you as a young person in Nigeria want. So
correct.
Just look at the candidates, listen to them, and pick the one that most align with your desires. And
Absolutely.
that's it. Okay.
Absolutely.
See, you young people in Nigeria are the majority. Okay. So let your majority population count. Okay. And if you want to change things, then start changing things from you.
Correct.
And don't look at what anybody else. You do something that will change things. You may not win, but it's a gradual process to change things. Change doesn't happen in one day, you know.
Correct.
So this is
I
my
agree
view.
with you absolutely.
Yeah.